Now I'm a YouTuber, but what would I actually buy a YouTuber? That's a good idea for a video. So stay tuned to the latest episode of the G-Log.
Meet radio and television personality Gaz Reynolds, the founder of World Domination Records and Great Drive Driving School. Like, comment and subscribe to be part of the journey. This is Gaz Reynolds, the G-Log.
The G-Log album is now on sale worldwide. Get your copy now, available at YouTube Music, Spotify and all major outlets around the world. Links in the description below. Welcome to another exciting episode of the G-Log. Last night I was actually thinking, wow, it's been an amazing journey. You know, I've been vlogging for 8 months now, almost at 8 years. I wish. 8 months I've been vlogging for, and I was actually thinking, I don't think anyone's actually made a video specifically for gift ideas for vloggers. I have seen 1 or 2 for YouTubers, and so this is obviously for YouTubers as well, but specifically for vloggers. And so I thought, what with it being that time of year where you do buy gifts and you might be stuck for ideas, if you actually know any video creators or YouTubers or vloggers, this video might actually be quite useful to you. Now, it's only a few ideas because there are so many things that I came up with, but then the video would go on for I think about 15 hours, so that would obviously be too long. I would make a lot of money from ad revenue if people could watch for that long, but I don't think they would, and they'd probably get pretty bored. In fact, you're probably already bored watching this. So one thing I'm always going to recommend if you're buying a gift for a vlogger or a YouTuber is what I'm filming on now, which is the Canon G7X. It's my all-time favourite camera, and I just wouldn't be without it. You can literally fit it in your pocket. I was actually filming a video yesterday and I just literally shoved it in my pocket, and it even had the tripod on it as well, so it was able to fit completely in my pocket. And well, look, you can just see the quality of the camera, and you've got tracking on the video. Sometimes the light jumps around a little bit, but you can actually correct that in your edit anyway if you want to. But I absolutely love this camera just because purely I can move around. It's so portable, it's very affordable as well, and it is the #1, well, in my view, the #1 camera for vloggers in terms of portability and quality. So of course I'd highly recommend the Canon G7X if your budget allows, for that YouTuber or vlogger that you're purchasing your gift for. So if your budget doesn't stretch to a Canon G7X, you might be able to go for something like this, a GorillaPod, and this is basically in most vloggers' kits, and Casey Neistat actually made this tripod very, very famous. It's very versatile, and it's perfect for lots of different things, not just filming. Where's that fly coming from? I knew that GorillaPod would come in handy for something. Another really cool camera that's just hit the market and is really a game changer really in the vlogging world and for YouTubers is the DJI Osmo Pocket. Now I've actually got one that's on its way to me, and I will be doing a review on this camera next year, so I'll be very interested to see how it actually performs. But in terms of quality and price, I mean, I've seen a lot of reviews about this camera already, and I can honestly say that I would highly recommend it without actually even trying it out. Well, it isn't quite true that I haven't tried it out. I did actually try one out in a camera shop recently, and I was very, very impressed. But I just don't have my own Osmo Pocket yet. It will be here very, very soon. Something else you might want to consider if you wanted to spend less money is you could purchase a PROMOLTA campaign, which, if you don't know anything about PROMOLTA actually advertise and promote videos. So what they do is they actually advertise videos on gaming sites and social media sites right around the world to millions and millions of people. Now, I've used PROMOLTA on a number of occasions and I really can vouch for them, and I do actually have a discount code down below. If you want to try them out, you will actually get for $10, you'll get probably about 1,000 views, but they will also, if you use the discount code down below, get an extra 1,000 views for free. Another idea which I thought would be useful for a vlogger is actually using the services of Fiverr. There's some very, very talented people on Fiverr, such as Jesus, who I've actually often employed to be on the G-Log, and there's so many different promotional services on Fiverr that for $5 you literally could be hiring somebody that could actually turn your video into something where it gets hundreds of thousands or even millions of views. So that's quite a good investment as well. SD cards are always very useful for vloggers and YouTubers because they need those memory cards for their cameras, and quite often mine gets very full up. So I think they start from around about £16 UK money, so you know, something else that could be very, very useful. Another very cool gift which is quite affordable is a video editing suite such as Movavi. Now, I use Movavi and I have to say that it's the easiest software that I've ever come across, and it's actually got some really cool effects. So I would highly recommend that, but of course there's lots of other video editing software that you might consider, and again, this is going to be something that's going to be very, very useful to vloggers and YouTubers. You could consider buying a camera bag. There's so many on the market. They range from sort of £10 upwards really. A good one, I would say, is going to cost around about £40 or £50, but they can go up to hundreds and hundreds of pounds. I would say you wouldn't really need to spend that much. I've got some really good ones that cost me about 40 or 50, so I would highly recommend a camera bag. Another thing you could consider giving as a gift is a battery charger. They're not cheap, so you know, they could start from around about £50–60 upwards, or you might even consider a spare battery, because they're always useful for vloggers and YouTubers. Again, not so cheap, particularly if it's Canon batteries. I found that they are quite expensive, but it's a good investment, and it is something that's going to be very, very useful to a vlogger or YouTuber. Well, there you go. That was just a very, very short video. It was something that I came up with as a video idea last night when I was actually reflecting on my time as a vlogger, and you know, starting the G-Log, which is around about 8 months now, and I've got to say I thoroughly enjoy all of these videos. So and you know, if you have any video ideas of things that you'd like me to actually make videos about, if that makes sense. I seem to be getting tongue-tied all the time these days. It must be my old age. So if you have any ideas of videos that you would like me to make, then please leave your comments down below, and if I do use one of your ideas, then I will certainly mention you in the video. If you've enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would love to get your comments as well. You know how important those comments and the likes and dislikes are for YouTubers to get that algorithm going. If you're new to my channel, then please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you on board. That's the end of today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.
Hi mortals, I'm Jesus. You can now purchase Gaz Reynolds Presents The G-Log, Album Volume 1 from Apple Music. Spotify, and all major outlets around the world. Includes the massive hits Electronic Kama Sutra, I Only Hear You, and Dark Lady. This is one heavenly experience you won't forget. By the way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can watch every episode of the G-Log religiously.
Out now, Gaz Reynolds' new album, The Wedding Album, as featured on Big Review TV and Radio Harrow. Available at iTunes and all major outlets worldwide.